Zwift has just announced an all-new series called the Zwift Big Spin, and this series is full of tons of prize unlocks, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing all the details about this new event. Let's dive into it. Hey Zwifters, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about the Zwift Big Spin series, and this is a series that will be taking place from March 11th until April 21st. It consists of a few different stages and a lot of opportunities to unlock things that you have never seen before in game. And these include things from tri-spoke wheels, cycling shoes, atomic cruiser, blue sky, helmet, and orange headphones. These are all things that you have never seen in game, and they are just being added to the game as we speak. So this is something that's really exciting to see, and for those of you who love unlocks, this is the series for you. This is going to be very similar to the likes of Tour of Autopia and Tour de Zwift. However, there will be no double XP for those of you who are wondering. Essentially, how this works is that at the end of each stage, you will get a spinner, with some of the stages including 2 spinners, and details on which ones include 2 spinners are on the Zwift Insider article that is linked below in the description. But anyway, getting that aside, you will get a chance to spin at the end of each stage. So the more stages you complete, the more times you'll be able to spin, and you can repeat stages over and over again to spin over and over and over until you get the unlocks that you want. Now, this is very similar to the spinner that we do see at the top of Outdo Zwift, where at the top of Outdo Zwift you have 4 different prizes that you can unlock: socks, gloves, wheels, and helmet, I believe. And once you unlock each of those, you can get XP, or you can get drop bonuses once you do finish that. So you can see here in this graphic right here that if you do not get one that you haven't already gotten, and you get one that you've already had, you can get 15,000 drops, which is a hefty amount of drops, and that will help you purchase more items in the drop shop. Now, the series will be taking place over 4 stages, and these stages will start with stage 1 being Macquarie Islands, and the 2 routes will be country to coastal, and that is a 33.5 kilometer route with 280 feet of elevation gain. And the standard distance is going to be Suki's Playground, 18.5 kilometers and 150 meters of elevation gain. So if you are looking to maximize the amount of unlocks that you get, you can literally just do 2 of Suki's Playground, so you can get double the amount of spinning instead of just doing country to coastal. So that is a great way in order to really get the most out of these stages and make the most of the unlocks that you do unlock. Stage 2 will be London, and that will be the Keith Hill After Party, 36.7 kilometers, 435 meters of elevation gain, and Greater London Loop as a standard route with 17.5 kilometers and 98 meters of elevation gain. Stage 3 is going to be New York, and it's going to be the New York City KLM After Party, 37.4 kilometers and 476 meters. So this is going to be the longest. This is going to be the second longest route, and yeah. Standard distance is going to be Mighty Metropolitan, 20.1 kilometers and 321 meters of elevation gain. If you haven't noticed already, each of these are themed around a world. So stage 1 is Macquarie Island, stage 2 is London, stage 3 is New York, stage 4 is France, and there will be unlocks associated with that, but that will be discussed in the unlock section of this video. Stage 4 is France. Casse Pates is going to be the main one, and that is going to be 2 laps of Casse Pates, and that is going to be 46.9 kilometers and 310 meters of elevation gain. And the second one is going to be Les Tous Express in Paris, and that is going to be 2 laps of that, so it's going to add up to 16.7 kilometers and 105 meters of elevation gain. Overall, this Les Tous Express is going to be the shortest route. It's going to give you the most bang for your buck. Now, this series will be starting 1 week from the day of publishing, so sign up opens on March 4th, and the ride starts on the 11th and ends on April 21st. Now, in terms of stages, the stages are going to be the following. As I discussed, Macquarie Islands, I already discussed the routes, but the dates will be March 11th to March 17th. London will be March 18th to March 24th. New York will be March 25th to 31st, and France will be April 1st to 7th. Now, there will be 2 weeks of makeup events, so you kind of get 2 second chances, I guess, at completing all the stages and really maximizing the bonuses that you do get. So there will be 1 makeup week from the 8th to 14th, and 1 from the 15th to 21st. Now, the first one will have events hourly, but the second one will only be every 3 hours. So really get your rides in from the 8th to the 14th, because that's going to maximize sort of the stuff that you do get. Now, this is not officially a race, but as with Tour de Zwift, lots of riders will choose to race it, and that sort of just makes everything a bit more fun. So expect the front of the race, front of the ride, to be a bit more exciting and a bit faster paced, while there will be the vast majority of the riders in the back just partying and having fun with this series. Now moving on to the unlocks, which is probably what you all want to know about. Now, the main unlock is going to be the Atomic Cruiser, and that one's going to be hardest to get on the spinning wheel. And this is going to be this interesting looking bike here, and just all these silly looking prizes are going to make your avatar look so cool, and I guarantee that it's drippin' Zwift. Now, the next one that I think is going to be the coolest is the tri-spoke disc wheel. So this is going to be a tri-spoke in the front and a disc wheel in the back, and that is going to be so cool. I'm curious to see how these will perform in game. So check out ZwiftInsider.com because he will have the speed test up as soon as he does, or as soon as he gets a chance to test these pieces of equipment. So that is definitely cool. It's got this rainbow colorway, and if I can unlock these, I will definitely be using these pretty much elusively. The next one that is going to be the most exciting or unique is going to be the orange headphones, and we've never seen any headphones in Zwift, so it's going to be pretty interesting. It's a bit of a retro look, and yeah. Next one that I think is going to be another cool one is going to be the classic crew socks and the Big Spin shoes. It's just overall just a nice colorway. I like the white, and I also like the red and the blue. And then the sky blue helmet is also decent, but just not as exciting. Now, in total, there are going to be a variety of different things on the spinning wheel. So you're not going to be able to. Some people will be able to unlock all these things, but others will not because they just won't be able to complete the events enough in order to spin all these cool things. In addition to this, there will be 4 jersey unlocks, 1 for each stage. So Mercury Islands is going to be this interesting black and white looking kit. Next one is going to be London, which is going to be sort of this also retro looking kit. Next one is going to be a New York City one, and lastly it's going to be the France, sort of styled with the flowers. So overall, some really solid unlocks in this series. Now, moving on to some frequently asked questions, you can register via zwift.com/thebigspin, thezwiftbigspin.com. And this is where you will be able to register. You can register anytime from now to the end of the series. And do note that these pieces of equipment will not be coming to the drop shop. So this is going to be your only chance to unlock these new things. If you are enjoying this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 1,500 subscribers very soon, so if you help me make that journey possible, that would be greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, thank you all for watching, and see you all next time. Ride on.